It's that time again. Better grab your balloons and invite your friends. If you know, you know. But you do not know. Because y'all hate on NF for no fucking reason. But that's not what this is about. So, I have calmed down a little bit since yesterday. If you watched the video, probably not. Listen. Uh, you know, looking on the bright side of things, right? My diet is on point. My training is on point. My sleep, it could be better, but it's not out of control. Unlike how it used to be. Like at least I try to wake up at roughly the same time and go to sleep at roughly the same time. So what the fuck? Yeah, so that's that. Hold on a second. Um, God damn. Okay, there we go. I have been posting these videos long form, which is something, right? But then short term, I'm kind of slacking. Uh, Posting something once every week, every now and then is just not gonna cut it. Um, but see, that's the problem. I don't know what to fucking post. Um, I don't want to be too repetitive on there. I might just start rage baiting with stupid fitness takes, but nah, it's not gonna last, and it's just not honest. Uh, for now, I guess I could maybe, uh, I don't know, make some sort of a smaller goal. Maybe like check in with a physique update every like 4 or 5 days until like I don't know February 14th, because why not, right? Maybe that could be interesting. So at least I have a schedule, and then I could post something else in between. That might work actually. That might work. That might work. I might try that. Because the thing is, yeah, I'm ambitious. I'm taking hella risk, right? Um, but I kind of need to take care of everything that has anything to do with my uh, dream of this, right? Short form content ain't really taken care of. It was at first. It was. It was the only thing, but now it's not. Oh man. I really think if I can take care of that and just keep this up, I can do it. I can do it. I can achieve something. I can. I don't want to be cocky, but like for some reason, over my childhood and especially uh, when I became a teenager, I kind of realized that I'm kind of like my mom, who says uh, that I'm kind of like my uncle, which means that like, well, I'm just slick, you know. You could see that in school, especially where most people would get consequences and like in trouble. I would avoid it pretty easily, which is interesting, right? It's kind of a superpower, if you will, and in a way, kind of works in other areas of life. Now, it does not mean that I can just slack off or to be lazy and be overly optimistic every time. That's not the case. But I don't have to stress about all things either. I don't think anybody has to, but for me, I just always kind of had this optimistic outlook that when some things go wrong or some things I want to do get delayed, I'm like, well, well, of course it depends what that is, but I might get a bit upset, but then I'm just like, well, oh well, fuck it, that happened, and whenever I can, like continue what I was doing uninterrupted, then I'll just do that then, right? Uh, it's kind of hypocritical to say, uh, because of what I said in yesterday's video. The fact that all I feel is anger, but that's a bit different. Yeah. What was I gonna say just now? Um, yeah, man. If I can take care of this and stay on track, uh, not get cocky, it's mostly God's work because man, without him I'd be fucking fucked. Seriously. Uh, so that's that. I mean, not it's not an easy thing, but it's simple enough to where I don't have to overthink it. A lot of things in life we overthink, in a sense that okay, if something is easy, it's easy. But if it's hard, then we avoid it. But like, would you rather to do something simple but hard or complicated but easy? I mean, why should things be hard or easy? Why can't some things just be hard? Listen, every time you complete something hard, you feel fucking awesome, right? It was hard, but you fucking did it. Why should things be easy? Now, when I say when something is simple but hard, I mean that, of course, it's hard, but it's a simple concept to understand, which means, this is hard, but you just go and fucking do it. When it's complicated and easy, it's like, yes, it's easy, but if it's complicated, well, you gotta fucking think about something and fucking spend more time thinking about how to fucking do it when you know um when will I stop stuttering? So that's a topic for another day, but look, all I'm saying is, why should things be easy? Why? Like, give a good reason. Why should things be easy? Well, so they could be easy. Well, if everything is easy, how do you know that it's easy? I mean, some easy things will be harder than others. So then those things are hard and others are easy. So kind of need both. And you feel good about completing something hard. And you feel still good, but not as much after you completed something easy because it was easy. So that's kind of a thought in the air. That has nothing to do with what I kind of was talking about from the start. But that is how I talk sometimes. Bear with me. Bear with me. Uh, I had another thing on my mind. Right. Which is probably how I'm gonna title this video. I don't know. So look, um, sticking to things, right? If you like something enough, no. If you feel like your life is missing something and you try something new, how long should you try it until you quit if you really don't like it? Well, some might say that, well, if you try it and you don't like it, quit it. But listen, if if you do that, then you don't know what it could have brought you. Like you don't know, like you haven't even tried it enough to see the benefits purely from doing that very thing. So how long then? Well, it depends what it is. Let's say you looked at yourself and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna start working out." Well, how often, how quick do you think most quit? In the first 2 weeks, maybe a month. Well, did they see the benefits? Well, clearly not. Now, you don't have to fucking like every single thing you try, right? There are people who work out for health and to look better and stuff like that, even though they still don't like the act of lifting, which is fine. I mean, as long as you discipline to yourself and just fucking reap the benefits of it that you actually want, it's all good. Now, here's the thing. On some things, you may never start to like them. So that's where you gotta think about it this way. If something has a clear and obvious benefit, if you stick with it for long enough. So, for example, sports, lifting weights. Well, yes, it does have a lot of great benefits. Should you continue to do it even if you don't like it? Yes, because your health is improved, your looks is improved, your confidence is improved, so on and so on. Now, if something does not necessarily have them, so for example, you decided to start to learn to, I don't know, fucking drawing, right? Well, if you let's say started for like, I don't know, well, how long, like let's say 6 weeks. Now you might have improved and you see that, but you don't like it. Then what? Should you quit drawing? Well, what benefit does drawing give you? Well, for some, it's peace, right? For some, it's like, I don't know, just to clear their own mind. But for most, I would say is that they draw just because they fucking love it. Well, if you don't, then if you don't like it, then fuck it, quit it. So the lesson here, I think, would be that if something has clear and obvious and useful benefits, try to stick with it. If not, then don't, right? You're not going to be able to uh, have a lifestyle of things that you just keep trying and keeping, even though you don't like most of them. What the fuck was that? Did you fucking see that? I fucking started like. I'm not even editing these videos, bro. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? God damn it. Okay. All I'm saying is, if you look at the benefits, and if you keep adding things into your lifestyle, well, it's gonna be fucking full, right? And if half of those things don't have like good enough long-term benefits of some sort, and you don't like them, well, throw them out and use that extra time to find more things, or just double and triple down on the things you already love. So at the end of the day, you just have to be honest with yourself, right? You can't just try something for 3 days and quit. Well, there are things that I have done like that in the past and quit early, but that's not fully true because I have tried some things multiple times in the past and I also quit. That's a bit different. Again, you just have to be honest with yourself and you get the idea. Um, yeah, that's about it. I have like 800 calories left. I'm gonna slam a protein shake. Not, I'm just gonna mix it with water to like get more protein and save more calories. Just to like not eat too much fat in the day, which I have been avoiding, right? And yep. Tomorrow's rest day again, and back, literally back. So yeah, I will see you next time.